impactful event. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Prof. I think we should officially know the reason why we are here. And therefore, I would call upon the director of KNUST E-Learning Center, Professor Eric Apewasanti, to give us the purpose of gathering.
Thank you very much. A good morning to you all. Hey, I'm not hearing the response. Good morning to you all. All right. Dear Dean Obuasi and management of Obuasi KNUST campus, we are so grateful to God for granting us the strength to be here. Indeed, KNUST, as you are aware, students, continues to set the pace as far as science and technology is concerned. If you talk of science and technology, the first science and technology university in Ghana is KNUST. When I say some things, I expect to hear clapping. We were the premier, so they call us the premier science and technology university. And we have been very careful to protect that title, that accolade. So whatever we do as far as science and technology is concerned, we want to ensure that we are bringing these new things to bear and checking how people are following or copying us. It is indeed enviable to say that if we talk of e-learning, not only in Ghana, but in the sub-region, KNUST stands tall. Just recently, we had our e-learning Ghana conference, and the keynote speaker came from no mean university than the Arizona State University. He's one of the top-notch instructional designers and e-learning gurus the world have seen. Very top-notch. When he came to KNUST, and then he interacted with the resources that we have, the studios, we have this 23 here though. And they also yesterday had a very awesome mentoring session as far as learning, capitalizing on resources that are available at their level is concerned. We have gone past the stage where teachers are writing and people are copying the notes, or they are dictating notes and then some people are skipping and all that. So we expose them to that. Today we are here at Obuasi and we are presenting you with about 3 gains as far as online learning is concerned. The first one is for us to together with you, and I must see joy exuding from you, commission as our dean has done, the maiden, the first ever, is historic e-learning day at Obuasi. And the second is that we want to expose as many of you who would be here as possible to possibilities and potentials that you can grab. I don't believe in, I am here for first degree, I go with my certificate and that is all. I believe that you should take advantage of all the avenues that are available. So yes, the difference between you and the other person will be that he goes with his certificate, but you go with your certificate, but you have other short courses that also have given you other certificates. And so we have a lot of short courses, some run by KNUST E-Learning Center, some run by international universities, Harvard and others, which are free. People do not know they exist, so they don't even go close to it. And so one of the stands, when you go there, they will show you some of these courses that you can grab, get certified. Sometimes it's just within 3 days, 3 weeks, 2 months. And then you can, at your own pace, using the power of just your phone. This phone you have been using only for WhatsApp can earn you a certificate. So using the power of your phone, quickly capitalize and make advantage of your phone and then get other certificates. So you don't just go out with 1 degree or 1 certificate. The other thing is that a lot of technologies are coming up and we must match up to it. We know that most of you students are familiar with ChatGTP. That is only one artificial intelligence system. How many of you know about ChatGTP? As far as you also apply human learning to it so that you can better your lot. It is a global experience. Then there are other available resources like the library, very rich resources. The university has paid so much and has invested so much into online resources. And the library is one of our main collaborators as far as this e-learning week is concerned, and for that matter, the e-learning day at Obuasi. And so very senior and top officials from the library have been assigned to this day, dear Dean, for them to support in this agenda. When you get there, they will show you how you can have access to the whole KNUST library without going to the main campus. You can have access to the resources that are online, which all other people in other universities are having access to, like Harvard University, Cambridge, and the rest. We have it there. And so don't rush out and never think that you are wasting your time being here. And that is also the online resources. And then in the afternoon, we have a very unique experience we want to share with you, which is going to be broadcast all over. The main campus will be
learn from each other. There's also active learning, as I'm going to do today. Once I teach you what the tool is, we are going to come on board and then we are all going to participate. That makes it a bit, it is practical and it sticks more for students. There's improved confidence. When it's online, you don't need to be intimidated by people's faces. So you can talk and be happy. So, for example, as I'm talking to you now, I can't really feel the atmosphere in the room. I don't know whether it is hard or soft. I don't really people have the option of staying in bed to join your lecture. You need to do something a little bit extra to make sure that even as they are in bed in the comfort of their homes, they are still active, they are alive, and they are following what it is you're saying. And of course, everything that we do, including this lecture, once it's online, it is in the virtual space. It can be accessed anytime. Outlook, but they are all online. And so it also facilitates collaborative work. There's also Padlet. I'll show you how to use Padlet. There's Canva. Canva is it's a design tool. And so you can have, if you want to create a poster, for example, you can have several different people coming on board to tweak your poster or your picture or your presentation to make it look a bit more presentable. There's Prezi. Prezi is it's a PowerPoint, well, not PowerPoint, it's a presentation package which gives you far more features than Word, Microsoft PowerPoint does. It's a bit more dynamic, and of course, it's also you can have the online version, so you can have collaboration. There's Flip. Flip allows people to post videos, short videos. You can have add a few text. And so when a lecturer or a facilitator posts a video, students or learners are able to go and respond to that post also using videos. It's very exciting. Git and GitHub allows programmers and computer-oriented people to share code and to share work they are doing, full sets of work. There's Dropbox. Dropbox is a storage space that allows people to put stuff there and then give other people access to come and download or edit and do a few other things. Right. How do we do online collaboration? Very, very simply, we share the link. When you talk about online collaboration, the assumption is that whatever it is you are asking people to come and contribute to has been housed somewhere online. The way for other people to access whatever it is you put online is to share the link, and I'll be showing you how to do that. For today, I'm sure my time is almost finished, but for today, we are going to quickly go through a few things. Zoom, a lot of us are familiar with Zoom, so I'll just point out a few other details in Zoom. I will quickly go through some of the Google things, and then we will look at Padlet. So let's go to Zoom. As we are all aware, Zoom is a video conferencing platform. It allows us to have meetings just as we are doing. I am sitting in Kumasi. You are in I almost said Cape Coast. You are in Obuasi. And we are able to, I am able to see you. Well, you were seeing me before I switched off my video just so I could concentrate. And so, yes, so even though we are in geographically dispersed places, we are able to have a meeting, we're able to have a discussion, we're able to talk about something and have people contributing. So some of the features of Zoom will be video conferencing, allowing us to show our video, show our faces. And if you have a small set, well, not really small, even if you have 100, 200 people online, you can ask everybody to show their video just to know that they are in the meeting. Students, several times you'll be having a Zoom class, you mention a student's name and the person is not online. They have this thing of, yes, I have to be there for the meeting. I need to register my presence so they can come and sign in, switch off their videos and go off. You know that you all in the auditorium know that I am online because I am still talking. But students can, and even workers can actually go off and just have the link there if they are online. So you can't ask people to show their videos. And then the screen sharing, what I'm currently doing, I have shared my screen with you so that what I am seeing, you are also seeing all the way from Obuasi. There's chat messaging. So inside Zoom, you have the ability to put up a message. And when you put up a message, for me as the presenter now, if anybody puts up a message, I can't see the message, I can't respond to it. For some of my classes, the very large classes, they can be quite disruptive with people coming in and just introducing noise to the class. So I tell them that if you have a question, instead of you coming to talk, just put it up in the chat and then I will see it, read it out, and give feedback. We can also record meetings in Zoom. So this meeting is being recorded. There are several different virtual backgrounds you can employ. If you happen to be in a place that is not so, let me say, commodious for the meeting that you want to be, you can use a virtual background, a different background, and so it masks where you are. One of the beautiful features of Zoom is the breakout rooms. So a breakout room will be very similar to grouping you in the auditorium into maybe groups of 10 and asking you to brainstorm on a particular topic. Then after some time, we come back, everybody brings their ideas. The breakout rooms in Zoom allows a facilitator or a host to either manually or automatically group people and ask them to go and do a task. When a certain time limit is reached, we can bring everybody back to the main Zoom page. Unfortunately, you are not all on Zoom, so we can't try that. But it's a very exciting thing, and the host is able to move from room to listen in on what people are discussing and make contributions. And of course, you can access Zoom from other platforms. So whether you're on a computer or on a tablet, different operating systems, Windows, Mac, Linux, all that, you are still able to access Zoom. There are different account types. The basic one, anybody at all can sign up for the basic. Unfortunately, the basic one doesn't give you all some of the features I've spoken about. But if you are able to buy a license or you have a business or enterprise one, you can have access to a wider range of things. And then for the meeting types, you can have a Zoom meeting with one person, with a group of people, with several thousands of people. That one is entirely dependent on the account type that you have. But you have the ability to set up a meeting for a future time. And when the time is almost up, depending on how you integrate it with other apps, you can get a notification that your meeting time is almost over. And of course, for people to join your meeting, you need to share the link. As I said already, one of the main keys of online collaboration is that you share your link. Also, Zoom gives us security, some level of security and privacy. What that means is I can set up a Zoom meeting and determine who can join my meeting. Even when I have allowed anybody at all to have access to the link, I can also have a waiting room so that when people join the meeting, they are not automatically brought into the meeting. I can keep them in a space, go and screen the people in the space, and allow those that I think should be in the meeting to actually come into the meeting. Of course, the host has the ability to control the settings. One of the settings I like using is muting everybody and not allowing them to unmute themselves, especially in my large classes. So that what I tell them, if you have a question and you need to speak to express your question, you raise your hand, which is one of the tools on the interface. Raise your hand so that I see you and allow you. So a host has the ability to also do that as part of both security and privacy. And you can set up dedicated rooms for Zoom. Like I said, you schedule a meeting, you can put it in your Google Calendar so that your Google Calendar prompts you when the meeting is almost due, or the Microsoft Outlook or one of the applications like Slack. I've already said we can record a Zoom meeting, and you will get an automatic transcription of everything that has gone on for that meeting. Also, there's the whiteboarding tool, so I can actually go and share a whiteboard. Let me do that. Let me show you this one. I can show you. Come to a whiteboard, and then if it is a lecturer that has a lecturer having a course that needs them to write, for example, a calculation, you can easily come to a whiteboard, and then you can have something like a pi r squared. I am writing this with my finger. So once you have a whiteboard, you can also collaborate. I can write something. Somebody else, once I share, can come and say, no, this is Obuase. So go Obuase. Obuase is trending this morning. So this is a whiteboard, and it's also one of the features of Zoom. Now let's quickly go on to some of the Google things. I mentioned earlier that anytime anybody that has a Google account will have access to the Google Suite, and there are several things in there that can help you do collaborative learning or teaching. When you open your browser, I'm sure that you can follow me from here on with your phones. If you open a browser and you are logged into your Google account, you will have an interface like what I'm showing you. You see your Gmail, you see images, and then you see this set of small dots. When you put your mouse over that, it tells you they're the Google apps. So we are going to go into the Google apps, and the first one we want to touch on will be the Google Docs. Google Doc is simply a Google document. When you click on that, it gives you this interface. This interface will allow us to either pick an existing template or create a blank template. Now, for the purposes of what we are trying to do today, let's pick, which one looks nice? A recipe. Let's assume we decide to pick a template, that's a recipe. It opens up like this for me. This one, it's a document. And so it looks, if you're familiar with Microsoft Office Word, it looks like Word, but it doesn't have as many buttons as Word does. It doesn't have as much functionality as Word does. Now on the top right corner, you will see a share button. Remember, online collaboration, share the link. So up here, I have my share button. Anytime you want others to come and contribute to what you have done, you need to share the link. When I click on this share button, this pop-up comes up, and I have the ability to put in people's email addresses to share with them. It can be that I'm going to share this document, and today I'm going to share it with all of you in the auditorium. I will need to come down to where I have the general access. And then instead of restricted, when I click on this arrow right here, it gives me the option to share my link or allow people to collaborate. And anybody who has the link can come and do a collaboration with me. So I will come to click on anyone with the link, and then I copy the link because I'm going to share the link. Now, let me also mention that once I come to the general access, there are different access rights. What that means is if I say that anybody with the link can view the document, it means if I share my link with you, when you come to my space, you come to my document, you can only view what it is I'm doing. You can't do anything else. So it's one of the ways to ensure that people don't corrupt your document. People don't add unnecessary things to your document. I can also click on the commenter. People can come in and add comments, but the actual document will remain the same. Their comments don't affect the document. But if I say someone can edit, It means that the person can come in, come and delete things, come and type in things, come and do a wide range of things. And so, please ensure that before you share the link and you set the access rights to editor, you are sure of the people going to come in to edit and you trust them explicitly that they are not going to destroy your data. Can I have some feedback from the auditorium to see if people are following? I heard Prof saying that there were several personnel inside the auditorium to help people with problems. If you have a question, you can also stop and ask if it is possible. So I'm just quickly going to go over this one. You will be seeing on the screen that as you type your name, it appears in the document on the screen. And then it is automatically saved. I don't need to worry about lights going off. I don't need to worry about my computer just going off. Everything I put in is automatically saved. Now assume that you have shared your document with 2-3 people and they also shared it with their friends. And so your document gets corrupted or you need to retrieve a version that you did 2 or 3 days back. You can do that. You can revert to a former version of the document. Now, at the top right corner, we see the share button. Let me name this as a Boase Campus E-Day. Save this, and then it gives me the button to actually share. Down at general access, I'm going to say that let anyone with a link be able to edit my document. Then I'm going to copy the link. Once you can see my browser, I tend to use Bitly. It's a link URL shortening software that gives me ability to shorten software to personalize links. Sorry. So I'm going to go to Bitly. You can easily go to Bitly and create an account. It just allows you to shorten long URLs, especially when you are doing collaborative studies or collaborative facilitation. You don't want links that look funny. This link that I copied, let me post it somewhere for you. It's a very long link. It's a very, very long link. Okay, when I post it inside where I'm going to shorten it, you'll see. So when I come to Bitly, Bitly is bitly.com. You can later on go and create a username and a password. Create an account is free. Up here in the left-hand corner, I see my plus, which is a create new link. If you want people to be able to scan a document, a printed document, you can also create a QR code. But here we are going to be dealing with links. So we go to the link, and I'm going to paste the link I copied from my document here. So when I paste it, this is how long my link is. And you'd see that if you are doing a lot of collaborative studies, when you see this link, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't tell you what exactly it is, whether it's a document, whether it's a sheet, whether it's a PowerPoint presentation, whether it's a video, it doesn't tell you anything. So for good IT practice, try to customize the links, and Bitly allows you to do that. It gives you 50 free links in a month. I have created a lot, so you can see that I have 43 more links this month. Then when I come down to ways to share, I can custom the backhouse. So for this particular one, I'm going to call it Obuasi document or Obuasi doc. So that I come down here to the left, to the right bottom corner, and I click on create right down here. So what I've done, I went to create this class. I pasted the link I copied from my Google document, and then I came to the custom backhouse and I made it Obuasi document. Down here, I will see create. Once I click on create, my link has been created for me. So now I need you on your phone to please go to bit.ly/Obuasi with a capital O and a capital D, Obuasi doc, right? This thing that you see right here. This that you see right here. I need you to put it in your browser. And once you do, you will be seeing, let me click on done. You will be seeing this, my document here. Let me show you the link. If you come to the document, please add your name or add something for us to know that somebody has come to type something. So this is the link we are looking for. This is the link we are looking for. I'm also going to go to it on my phone. I go to bit.ly, bit.ly with the / Obuasi doc. It should send you straight to the document and allow you to add something. I see somebody's online. Yes. Nawal, please add your name. Just add a name. Now, please, you'd see that when a person begins to type, I can see how many people from up here who have come, and I will see what it is, where they are in my document and what they are trying to do. I'm not getting people joining. Doris has come. Thank you, Doris, for adding your name. Somebody else should come and add something. You can add a name, you can add a number, you can add some text.
Help, let us know.
Somebody come and add something. Hello, am I still online? Only one? Only one person? How is that possible? Can I please have more people coming up to type things? Hello, Obuasi Campus, are you there?
If you need help, let me know.
Any feedback? I can't hear anybody. I can't see you. Please come online. Just go to the link. I'm showing the link again. And then it's just bit.ly / Obuasi doc. And then go and add something to the document, just so we know that it is possible to have different people coming to type in different things on your document. Am I still on air? I still have only Doris on my document. I still have only Doris on my document. I'm waiting. Okay, so now I have Asamoah coming. Thank you, Asamoah. Anybody else? I can see 3 people on my document. I have 2 names. So I'm waiting. Fred. Thank you very much, Fred. Thank you, Fred. Okay, I see another person online. I'm waiting for a name. So this one is being made possible because when I went to my share, and I can go to the share again to show you, you'd see that I've said that anyone with a link can edit my document. If I change this to people can only add comments or they can only view, then you prevent people from making changes to the document. Can I have maybe 2 more people and then we go on to the next? Gifty, thank you very much, Gifty. Anybody else coming? Anybody else coming? Gladys is also online. Thank you very much, Gladys. Right, so now at least we know how to share this document. If I come to open another thing, I go back to my Google Apps and then I come to, so Sheets behaves like Excel. It's also some kind of a spreadsheet, and it can also allow me to add things. I'm just adding things. I'm just typing in random things. I'm just typing in random things. Okay, let me type in something a little more creative. Let me type in something a little more creative. So I have my name and then maybe favorite color, for example. Favorite color. I can create this form, ask people to enter their names and favorite color. And again, just as we did, do I have, okay, I have Yakubu, I have Pau, I have Moses. Beautiful. Thank you so much for all your comments. I have Julius. Okay. Great. So back to my sheet, which is also just like a document. The key is to share the link. So what I can also do is, this is Obuasi sheet. Save it. Go back to, I'm just going through the same thing again with a share. Anyone with a link can edit, and then I will say copy link, and I'm done. So back to my Bitly management system, I can come to create link, go to my link, paste my link, and then for the custom house, I will say Obuasi sheet. So again, if you go to Bitly, you go to Bitly, bit.ly/Obuasi sheet, it will bring you to this my Google sheet. And you can edit it, you can add your name and your favorite color. As we go on, if I can have some people adding their names and favorite colors, it will be fantastic. So done with the document, please move up to the sheet. And the link for that will be bit.ly/Obuasi sheet. And this one will give you access. Again, once anybody is able to log into my sheet, I'm going to see them popping up here and they can make changes, add their first names and their favorite colors to my sheet. Like I said, it is saved online. And so everything we are doing is in real time. You'd see that as people are typing, as they are typing, it is coming up. It can be a bit cumbersome if you have a lot of people making changes at the same time. So as I've said already, if you're not sure of which people are coming to make changes to your sheet, please again, Don't just share. Thank you, Julius. I see you on my sheet. What's your favorite color? Julius, add your favorite color. Red. Okay. Fred is also on my Google sheet. Fred, what's your favorite color? Green. Okay. And then I have Kwame Blue. Kwame Blue. I don't suppose that blue is part of your name, but I get what your favorite color is blue. So it works in generally the same way. Let's go up to quickly look at Google Forms. Fred. Okay, Fred, what's your favorite color? After Fred, we are going to move on to Google Forms. Green. Okay, I also like green. I think it's the best color. Not because I'm in KNUST, but green is the best color. Right, so then we go back to the same Google Apps, and down there we will find Google Forms. A form allows you to collect information from people, from participants, for example. And so again, with all the ones I've shown you, there's always a template. You can pick a template, but I like to design from scratch. So I will go to my blank and click on the blank sheet. I will give you access to this one to come and add a few things. And I have the ability to title my form. So let me just call this Obuasi form. Obuasi is trending today, Obuasi form. And I'm going to ask maybe one or two questions. Question one, are you enjoying the E-Day activities? And this one, I will ask you to have a yes or a no. So you can go in and ask a yes or a no. And then let me add another question that says, what is your favorite favorite color? And I can add, when I come down to options, I can say red, I have the green, I have the blue for the RGB model, I can have yellow, I have white, and I have a black. This form doesn't need to look boring. Remember, we said that one of the things about online collaboration is that you have to make it as fun as possible. And so when I come to this thing right here that looks like a color palette, I can click on it and make changes to the outlook of my form. By default, you have this, is it blue or violet? Somewhere like indigo sort of color. That is the default scheme, but it doesn't have to be like that. I can change, I can chase how I want my headers to look like, how I want my questions to look like, and the text that people enter, how I want that also to look like. And I can choose a header file, a header picture. Let's see what we can get under illustrations. Let's pick something greenish. Okay, maybe this one. Yep, and then insert it. Once I put up a picture will come with a color scheme, which I can change. I may want to do that color and this color combination. I may want to do a darker color and some white combination. I may want to even customize my color. And so I have the ability to do that. Change colors as and when I want to. So now my form looks a bit more interesting. Again, the key is to share the link. Please do not forget, share the link. For you to share the link on a form, what you can do is to click on the send button right here. The send is at the top right here, top right. Once I click on the send, I will have send via. I see this post office, it's an envelope, and then I see this one, which is a link. This symbol is a link. When I click on the link and you see that the link insanely long, I can decide to first of all shorten my link here and then copy it. The reason why I don't recommend you share this link is that you don't know which of the forms you have designed that has this link. You can't easily, the link virtually makes no sense. So you copy this, I will copy it, come back to my bit.ly, and then go to create new link. I go to link and I paste the shortened link there, just the same process. To my back end, I will say Obuasi form. I hope there is no form like that. It sounds like a form that can be. Obuasi form, and then I go to create. Okay, so Obuasi form has been created. If you go to bit.ly/Obuasi form, you can come up to the form and you can come and enter things, just as enter your data, just as we said. So if I can have a few people doing that for me, I'd be grateful. I will see their responses here. Great. Yes. So as people add responses, you will see some kind of graphical representation of the answers you are picking up. I hope you can all see on the board. So we know that we have 4 responses. All the 4 people say they like blue. Oh, no, sorry. They say they are enjoying the day's activities. And then out of the 6 responses we now have, we have some saying they like, some are saying they like blue. Okay, because people keep adding on, it keeps updating. It keeps updating, that's why it keeps flickering. Now, when you have all these responses, you see up here, when you come to responses, you see up here, link to sheets. Click on your link to sheets. Just leave it as it is. If you don't want problems, just leave it as it is and go to create. This one creates a Google Sheet, which allows you to now be seeing the actual answers that people have entered, the timestamp. So again, if you require people to submit or fill a form before a time, you can check when they actually filled the form. Yeah, so as people add on their data, we see the entry here real time. As you add, you see it. As you add, you see it. And again, this is like a normal sheet like we formed here. And so I can also share the sheet. If I'm doing collaborative research with somebody and we are collecting data together, I can just share the sheet with the person. The person doesn't need to see the form. All they need to do is to get access to the sheet. I can share the sheet and know what people have said. Beautiful. Thank you all so much for your contributions. Let's move to the last thing I'm showing you, and then I will bring my long talk to an end. I want to talk about Padlet. Padlet is a brainstorming tool that allows you to get general feedback from people. And it is, again, it's also because it's online, it's also instant. When people are adding on, it's real time. That's the proper word. It's real time. So as people are adding their comments, you can see what people are writing. So let's go ahead and create a Padlet. You need to go to padlet.com. Anybody at all can create an account to use. You have, I think, the free account, which is what I have. You have 3 Padlets you can create, and you have the option you can reuse a Padlet a number of times. Okay, so let's make a Padlet. If you are able to go in, so for today, I'm going to create a Padlet with you, and I'll allow you to come and post your ideas on a certain topic that I will put up. But like I'm saying, you can also go to padlet.com, create your own account, create your own Padlet. The idea, the key is to share the link. Once you share the link, people can go on and come and make posts for collaboration. So we go to make Padlet right here at the top right-hand side. I go to make Padlet, and I can choose how I want people's posts. So the posts are going to come up like sticker notes. I can choose how I want those notes to show. Usually I just pick the wall. And my tablet has been created. The settings here on the right allows you to customize the look of your Padlet. This color doesn't look very nice. So I may want to go and choose something greenish. I will pick this. And then I come up to an icon. I don't have an icon. What's the title of my Padlet? It's in Obuasi, wow. In Obuasi with love. So that is the title of my Padlet. And I can change the color scheme. I can change. These are settings that you deal with all the time. I'm sure that as students, you can find your way around the settings. And so I'm done with my Padlet. When you come to my Padlet, and I'm going to share the link with you in a bit. When you come to my Padlet, you see this, and you see this plus at the bottom here. This plus at the bottom here. If you click on the plus, it allows you to add a note to my Padlet. So if I click on this, what I would want you to do is as subject, add your name. For example, my name is Linda, and it asks you to write something fantastic. You can say today has been awesome. So now, when you're done, you go to publish. Once I click on publish, I see my Padlet on my screen. How to share your Padlet with people so they can add things to it. When you come to the right-hand side here, you're going to see this arrow that looks like it's pointing back. When you click on that, it gives you the ability to copy the link to the clipboard. This down right here. So again, I'm going to copy the link to my clipboard. I'll go back to my Bitly just so you don't have to look on the screen and type in the capitals and the small letters and all the funny numbers that it's going to give me. So I'm just going to click this to copy to the clipboard. I come up to my Bitly. I go to create new. I go to link. I paste the link, and this is quite long. It will be cumbersome to type this in. And then I'm going to customize it and say Obuasi Padlet. So I go to create, and voila, my link has been created. So please come to bit.ly Obuasi Padlet, this right here, and then go and make a post. And I'm going to be showing you the Padlet. You see that as people make posts, so basically talk about today, how today is. What do you think about today? What do you think about the e-learning day in Obuasi? What do you think about e-learning? What do you think, anything at all you are thinking about e-learning, you can post it up in my Padlet. So it is bit.ly/Obuasi Padlet with a capital O and a capital P. And let's see, I can see people typing. Let me close this. I see people typing. So up here, once we say, okay, we have 5 minutes, everybody bring your idea on this matter, we can have several people posting what they are thinking about. And it's not just text. You can add a picture, you can add an audio, you can add a video, you can even change the color, the background color of your post. How do you do that? When I come to my class here, I have a subject, maybe Linda 2, and I am going to come down here and say, I like green. So I want green color, and I'm going to type something awesome. Thank you, Doris. So I'd say, thank you, Doris. Thank you, Doris. Hey, why so many typing mistakes today? And then I publish. Today has been a hectic day for you. Sheikh, we are very sorry. You are hungry. Who is hungry? You didn't add your name, so we can't single you out and give you lunch. I'd have asked Prof to kindly give you lunch, but you see, you didn't add your name. Yes, Williams loves the program. Thank you. E-learning is amazing. Wow, you are so right. E-learning is amazing. Somebody says you're enjoying the program. Great. Thank you. Some more people are writing. So you see that this gives you instant feedback. You want what people are thinking about something. Once you put up a Padlet, you're going to have all these awesome things happening for you. Can I have a few more posts and then we'll come to an end? Okay. Lovely, Lynn. Oh, thank you. Good presentation. Today's session is very educative. Okay, it's fantastic. I'm sweet. Thank you very much, Emmanuel. You're also sweet. Good presentation. We're enjoying your program. Marina says, awesome day. Bennett, today is fantastic. Danny says, sweet voice. Pay attention to what is being taught, Danny, not the voice. But thank you. Great. So these are just a few of the online collaborative tools that you can use to make online learning exciting and have a nice experience in the space. You have been a fantastic audience. Thank you so much for your cooperation. Like I was saying, there are several other ones you can use. If you can go through the list I had on the presentation, Prezi, you can have Git, you can have Flip, you can have a lot of those other things. Just explore them. And the beautiful thing also is, if you don't know how to do something, you can just go to Google. Google, how do you make a Padlet? It will give you, you will get some results. Or how do you share a Google Sheet? Or how do you do an online presentation? Google will give you things. So in this particular day of online collaboration, e-learning, everything being in the cyberspace and internet and how AI is taking us, whenever I keep telling my students, when somebody asks you, do you know how to do this? Don't say no, never say no. Take your phone, go to Google and find out how to do it and come and say yes and win a big contract. And so thank you so much all for a nice time. And I believe you're going to have a very enjoyable rest of the day. Thank you, e-learning team, over to you.
Thank you, Dr. Linda. Give it up for Dr. Linda. Oh, give it up for her. Give it up for her. Hello? Can you hear me? And Dr. Linda, thank you for showing up for us. And one thing is your voice. Danny is not alone. We are all thinking it. It's not only Danny. Thank you for blessing us. One thing she kept re-echoing, I believe you're thinking of saying it in our head. What was it? Share the link. We all know what you did last night. Share the link. If you don't share the link, you're not collaborating. In e-learning, if you don't share the link, you're not collaborating. Okay, so next, to take us through, still on collaborative tools for teaching and learning is Mr. Edwin Edem Adaji. Give it up for him, Marcy. Okay, so whilst he keeps setting up, I'll ask a few questions, and my questions are not difficult. In what way can you use these collaborative tools that Dr. Linda took us through? Anybody? Nobody. There's Gifto. It's not like the first one. Okay, what have you learned? What have you learned so far? Anybody?
We can use collaboration tools to share ideas with others.
Anyone else? Media. Don't you? Anybody else?
We can use collaboration tools in file sharing, group chatting.
Oh, give it up for them. Give it up for them. Oh, you're not paying for the clap. Oh. Anyone else?
Collaborating tools such as Zoom can be used for video conferencing.
Anyone else? The guys, you are not talking. What is happening here? Hey! Someone said, why shall you shy? This is university. Oh. You can't be shy. Okay. So let's give it up for Mr. Edwin Edem. Oh.
Okay, thank you very much. So we realized you are saying collaboration tools. It's collaborative tools. Okay, collaborative tools. So first of all, let's all go to menti.com and then you enter the code, or you can just scan. Let's all do it now quickly and then. So you go to menti.com and then you can scan the code if you can. Just scan the QR code. Or you go to menti.com and then you type in your code. How many people have been able to do it? Okay. All right, I can see 6 people, 7, all right. I want at least 20 people, and then we can go on. So 9. You can just scan the code, or you go to menti.com, and then you type in the 49027714. Okay, we are getting more people. 49027714. 49027714. Okay. Can I go on? Okay, 41. Okay, so I think I can go on. All right. So this would appear on your screens, right? On your phones, you see the question there. It says, what comes to your mind when you hear e-learning? Just to be sure that everybody is on the same page. So you can just type whatever that comes to your mind when you hear e-learning. So as you are doing that, we just learned about some collaborative tools. And to be able to collaborate, you also have to communicate. So to be able to communicate, we have some different types of communication tools that you can use. So I think the first speaker spoke about it. She spoke about emails, she spoke about instant messaging, and then video conferencing. So Zoom and Microsoft Teams are all ways of collaborating. All right, so we have, okay, someone says very happy. So the bigger one in the middle is what most people are saying, online learning. Someone says internet, virtual, exciting, good. Someone is looking for item 13. Flexibility is also there. Online studies is there. Learning with internet, accessibility, electronic media, okay. All right. Electronic learning. That's what comes to your mind when you hear online learning. Okay, we are getting more responses. So now this is also a way of collaborating. When a lecturer comes to class, he can use an app like this in the class. You can also use it for group studies. There are some people, when the moderator was asking, what did you learn? Some people knew what they learned, but they didn't want to talk, right? But in this way, everyone has a voice. We can see what everyone wants to say over here. So learning using internet, electronic study area, immediate feedback, uses internet, electronic, virtual, networking, exciting, collaborative. So we have different answers from here. All right, so let's go on. Now there is another question. What is e-learning short for? What is e-learning short for? Okay, electronic learning. learning, electrical. Please, it's not electrical. It's not electrical, okay? It's electronic. There's nothing electrical about e-learning. Electronic learning, okay. So it means most people are saying electronic learning. Now, in using collaborative tools also, you can have something like a quiz, right? So you can have a quiz also where at the end of the quiz, someone can come out the winner. So that's what I'm here to do, right? We are going to have a quiz and then we'll give the winner a prize, okay? So from what the first speaker said, some of the questions are from there, and then some are general questions. Probably some things you don't know, but as we are ending, we can ask questions and then we tackle them. Okay, so we have mostly electronic learning, electronic online learning, electronic study. All right, so let's go ahead. What are the types of e-learning? I didn't talk about this, so let me skip for now. All right, so I mentioned something that you can also use instant messaging for collaborating. So what are some examples of instant messaging? I think you should know that. So some examples of instant Bado. I've not even heard it before. Okay. Instant messaging. Padlet, Zoom, WhatsApp. So let's see what we have. Menti. Okay, so mostly I'm getting WhatsApp. Okay, there's Telegram, there's Instagram. But you should understand that Instagram itself is not an instant messaging tool unless you are using the DMs. Okay, so for social media, Facebook itself is not for instant messaging, but then where you have the chat, Facebook chat, is what you use for instant messaging. So WhatsApp, Telegram, those are the platforms that you can use for instant messaging. Why are we talking about instant messaging for collaborating? So you have a group work. All of you cannot come, you have classes or you close class late. So you can't have a group meeting to do that group work. How will you collaborate? You can create a Telegram page. This is the topic. This person is taking this. We are talking about this. Okay, this is my point of view. That's where instant messaging comes in. Okay, so you can use instant messaging to discuss your group work. All right, so let's go on. So I think we learned something today about Padlet and Asana and those other apps that you can use. So this is just a view of some of those things. So you can have a project work, a group work that you are all doing. You make a to-do list, what you are doing, what is done. So the whole group is there, is attached to this project. So we have the list of things you are supposed to do, and it's assigned. So you assign some particular things to some particular people for them to do. And then when they do it or they are doing it, they show it at the middle section that they are doing it. And then when it's done, they can take it as done. So it's also another way of collaborating. Okay, so we are moving through quickly. So that's another way. So Asana is there. And then we have, okay, this is Asana. The first one was Padlet. So this is another way. You can assign. You assign the task to the person and the date. There's a deadline. So the time at which the person is supposed to finish is also shown there. So that's another way of collaborating. Okay. So we have some quizzes. So for this quiz, I have a prize. Okay. Yes, There's a prize. So when you are done, you will see the winner. So can I go ahead? 7-1. Okay. Can I go ahead? Oh, the prize is there. Don't worry. When we finish, you see it. 76. All right. So I'm starting the quiz. And we go. So you answer fast to get more points. Even though your answer is correct, the fastest gets the point. So let's go. So this one here is very easy. I've even given 2 minutes. I've given 2 minutes for one question. I just want you to but the fastest will get more points. So how fast you answer will show who will get the points. Oh, okay. Everyone has voted. Nice. So let's see who is leading. Okay. Okay. Hey, Oscar. Nana Akufo-Addo is here. Okay. All right. There is Tiger Baby 2 at third. Yvonne is fourth. All right. So that's the first question. Let's quickly move to the next. So be ready for the next question. I'm going on. Okay. So the next question is coming up. So you can see them on your screen. So watch your screens. Don't watch here. Use your phones. Okay, everyone has voted. So now let's see. Nana Akufo-Addo is still there. Hey, Felix has taken over. All right. So we are going to the next one. So be ready. Okay. Let's go. Okay. Nana Akufo-Addo, you are missing out. Felix is still on top. Nana Akufo-Addo is missing. Okay, let's go ahead. Okay. Some people are really fast, though. They're answering quickly. Wow. Let's go on. People are moving out quickly, pa. Okay. Let's be ready. Next one, quickly. So this is what we learned today. What are collaborative tools? Hey, just 15 seconds. So. Uh-huh. Okay. Let's see. Oh, Felix. Felix had it wrong. Nah, has overtaken. Who is Nah? Nah is here. Okay. All right, let's go on. So be ready. The question is going to show up. All right. Hey, 10 seconds. So. Let's see. Nine is still the fastest. Nine is the. Okay, let's go on. So I hope you are seeing the correct answers. When you get it wrong, you see the correct answer. Let's continue. So we just talked about this. This is what we did today, just this morning. Okay, that was very fast. So, you've seen the answer. Someone says Slack, Dropbox. Hey, this overtaking. Nah, it's not giving gap. Nah, it's not giving gap. We are going to the next one. Okay, let's go. All right. So this one is just general knowledge. It's not. So when you get it wrong, the correct answer will show. Okay. So let's see the correct answer. What benefit do simulations offer in e-learning? So the correct answer is C. Facilitating real-world application of knowledge. So simulation is real-world. Okay. For example, an example of simulation, you realize now some driving schools, you don't sit in a car. They have a screen and some things. That's a simulation. But it's real world. You are actually holding a steering wheel and you are driving, but you are not on the road. Okay, so that's a simulation. So that's an example. So it's also E. It's also a form of e-learning. You are not on the road. You have a screen in front of you and you are learning how to drive. That's just an example. So there are other forms of simulations. So let's go ahead. Where is Na? Hey, Na! Na is gone. She's still there. Na is still there. Hey, Nana Akufo-Addo is coming back. He's coming back. All right. Let's go on. Ready? How do interactive videos contribute to the learning experience? I think it's- How do interactive videos contribute to the e-learning experience? I think it's interactive videos. So who hasn't answered? We are waiting for some few people to answer. All right, so let's see the correct answer. So it's D. It will encourage active engagement. So you realize that when you go and download your video, your lecture video, and you are just sitting down, you are watching the video. Sometimes you get bored, but interactive videos, you can click. So let's say the lecturer is talking about something, and there is a video there about the thing. You can click and get more information about what the lecturer is talking about. All right, so that's an interactive video. So it will encourage you to engage with what is going on, what you are watching. So let's see who is leading now. Tony and Jennifer. Hey, nice, strong, oh. Nice, strong. Correct. Let's go, let's go. Ready? We go. What should educators consider when integrating interactive tools in e-learning? What should educators consider when integrating interactive tools in e-learning? Now, you should understand that interactive tools are also an example or a type of collaborative tool. Okay, it's also a type of collaborative tool. That's why we are having a lot here. So let's see the correct answer. Okay, so aligning with learning objectives, ensuring accessibility. All right, so let's see. A lot of people had it correct. Nice today. Nice today. Ah, okay. All right, let's go on. Ready? Let's go. So you also talked about project management tools, Padlet, Asana. What advantage do project management tools offer? What advantage do project management tools offer? So it's also a type of collaborative tool. So project management, you manage your project as a group work, how you manage. What advantage does it offer? Some people haven't answered yet. Should I end it? I want everyone to answer. Should I end it? Okay, so 1 minute more. 1 minute more. Thirty seconds. Okay, so let's see. Okay. So we've seen the leaderboard now. Let's go ahead. Okay. Let's go. How do online assessments benefit learners in e-learning? Online assessment. So this is also a form of online assessment. Your lecturer can do this in class and then he gives the points. Thank you. So let's see the correct answer. They provide instant feedback to learners. So what Prof was talking about this morning, we had online exams. By the next day, everyone had their marks. Okay, so this is an example. You get instant feedback. Let's see who is leading. Now I had it correct. Now says she won't drop. Now says she won't drop. Allow now. Okay, are you ready? Let's go. Which platform combines chat, video conferencing, and file sharing for team collaboration? Our speaker spoke about it. Which platform combines chat, video conferencing, and file sharing for team collaboration? Our speaker spoke about it. There is even a clue in the question for the answer. So what's the answer? Let's see the answer. Microsoft Teams. All right, let's go. Let's see. Now doesn't want to drop. Oh. See, it's not even changing. Okay, let's go. It's 20 questions, so question 14. We go. Okay. Which type of interactive tool offers immersive experience for learners? So this is immersive, and then the simulation is real world. Okay, so VR is immersive, simulation is real world. Yes. Yeah, so we even have a VR headset here for demonstrations. So after this session, when we are doing the demonstrations, you can just go around. There's a VR headset for you to try. All right. So let's see if Naa got it. Right now, everybody wants Naa to make a mistake. Oh. Naa got it correct, so she will still be there. Naa is still on top. Naa is still on top. Nana Akufo-Addo too is coming back. The comeback is real. So let's go to the next one. Okay, we are ready. Let's go. Which type of collaborative tool is designed to foster informal communication and knowledge? Informal communication and knowledge sharing. Informal. Which type of collaborative tool is designed to foster informal communication and knowledge sharing? Okay. Correct answer, Facebook group. So you realize that Facebook is social media, right? So that's informal. But for the email, video conferencing, and then the OneDrive is formal. You can type a formal letter and attach your document and those things. And your lecturer is not going to send you a lecture notes or any message on Facebook. Okay, so formal. So you can also use the formal way, emails, and as students, as friends, you can also use the informal for your work, for your collaborations. Let's go ahead. And please, who is leading us now? We want to see the person. Okay, he's at the back. Oh, okay. Here instead. Let's go on. Okay. 16. We have 4 questions left. How can social learning platforms enhance the e-learning experience? How can social learning platforms enhance the e-learning experience? Okay. Let's see. So it's B, fostering collaboration and knowledge sharing among learners. So social learning platforms is like the informal. So among learners. Let's go. Nah, it's not going well. Hey. Let's go. We go. Okay. What is the advantage of using file sharing and storage tools like Dropbox and OneDrive? So we even learned about Google Docs. It's also an example of file sharing. So what's the advantage? You learned about Google Docs today. What's the advantage of using Google Docs? Easy access to shared files and data backup, enhanced teamwork, and efficient task allocation. Okay, let's see. Easy access to shared files and data backup. So let's see. Who is leading now? Nice doing a comeback. Anne is still on top. Hey, E-Smart. Who is E-Smart? E-Smart. Oh, okay, E-Smart is there. He's also coming. E-Smart is coming. Let's go on. Okay, we are ready to go. Let's go. What do social media and networking platforms like LinkedIn groups offer? Social media and networking platforms like LinkedIn. So it means you can also collaborate on LinkedIn. So it's something you should look at. If you don't have a LinkedIn account, try and create one for yourself. It's very good. So that anything you do, you can just post it there academically and professionally. Let's see. See. So informal communication and networking opportunities. So informal communication and networking opportunities. That's for social media and networking platforms. Nana Akufo-Addo is coming back. Oh. Be there. We are moving. Question 19. This you have just 2 more chances. 2 more. Question 19. Let's go. Which collaborative tool provides a unified workspace with chat, video conferencing, and file sharing? Chat, video conferencing, and file sharing features. Which collaborative tool provides a unified workspace? Please. It's not Zoom. It's not Zoom. Zoom is not for file sharing. No, you can share file, but it's not for file sharing. Slack has file sharing features, it has video features, and it has the chat features for Slack. It says a unified workspace. A unified workspace. Slack has the chat, it has the video conference. Zoom is just video conferencing. That's the chat. That's chat. No, but it's chat. Unified workspace with chat, video conferencing, and file sharing features.
Examiner talk.
So it's Slack. So let me bring the prizes. So that for the last question, I'll bring the prizes. Then they give. I think.
We got table.
What? Okay.
The prizes are here now. So we have 3 prizes here. So now we are going to the last question. Let's go to the last question. Are we ready? Let's go. So let's see who is on top now and then. Hey, only one person. It's only Anne. Okay, let's go ahead. Last question. We are all ready. Oh, okay. Last question. Let's go. What is the future potential of interactive e-learning tools? What is the future potential of interactive e-learning tools? Let's see the answer. You see. So let's see. We are just taking the first 3 people. First 3 people. First 3 people. So let's see. Leaderboard. Tony. Oh, sorry. Tony is still there. Anne is on top. Let's clap for her. She's here. Let's clap for Anne. Let's clap for Anne. So Anne, please come for your prize. Okay, so for the first, yeah. So we have a Bluetooth keyboard for the first prize. So let's, Prof, present it to her. Okay.
Please give it up for her. Give it up for her.
So the second and third, I think, was Doris and Tony. So Doris and Tony. Okay, Doris is here. Prof. So it's a box of pens. We have a box of pens for Doris. Who is Tony? Tony. Tony. Okay, Tony is here. Okay, so we have Tony here. Let me present that to him. He's getting a chocolate bar. 2 chocolate bars. Let's clap for all of them. Let's clap for all of them. But let's acknowledge 4th and 5th.
I would like to congratulate Anna and Na. They did marvelously well. Bravo.
So I think we can give Na something. Let's give Na something. So let's give Na something. She was leading from the start. So we are giving Na a mouse. Let's clap for her. Let's clap for her. Thank you. Thank you. Fourth and fifth is who? Magical Rhino. Who is Magical Rhino? Oh, Magical Rhino is here. Please, let's clap for her. Oh, she wants to get some. Can we get her anything? Can we get her anything? And then Oscar. Oscar is one of us. He was the fifth person. He got you pens and toffees. All right, so thank you very much for participating. I think it was a really successful session. So we know that we have what collaborative tools that we can use in our learning and also our teaching. Thank you very much.
All right, let's give it up for Mr. Edwin. Oh, Anna. Okay, so up next is the online festival. Up next is the online festival. So we have some stands here behind you, and some here and here. So you can go around and check it out. We have people there. We have our team there to educate you on what is going on the e-learning scene. So you can go there, and we have the VR here. So the VR, yeah. So Dennis will take you through how to set yourself up the VR and experience the real life version of. Okay, but before we do that, let me allow Prof to give us some details here.
Yeah, so as much as possible, we want everybody here to interact with the various resources on display. So please do well to visit one of the stands. One of the stands, so this is the VR, virtual reality. You wear it. It is not for games. You know, normally you see the young people playing games with it. It has a lot in there that you would still acquire if you have to learn. It shows those in medicine. It shows how to deal with human body and operate and the rest. There is also a particular stand which handles so all those stands are there. Please also be interested in the stands that has courses, online courses that comes with free certification. They are behind you there. Some are just for 3 days, some are for 1 week, and the rest they are from very renowned universities that partners with us. You please take advantage, sign up. You might not need to sign up on the spot. All you need to know is the link, and then you can work with. And then the library stand. I'm very interested in everybody going to the library stand because all the resources you need for your course, you can get lessons from there. There is a spin and win. When you get there, you press on a particular button, the mouse will land, the spin will land on a product. It could be a t-shirt, it could be a keyboard, it could be a mouse, maybe a laptop, it could be a toffee, it could be a biscuit, whatever it lands on. When it lands on it, you may have it after answering a question. Once you get a question correct, you have your product. And then there is a very special stand which they are setting up. It is called the fastest hand on the keyboard. That one comes with the Dean's Award. Dean's Award. By the time we are done, the one who has set the record of being the fastest typist or hands on the keyboard will receive the Dean Obuasi's Award. And it's a very special award. We will announce the content to you. And so we'll come back exactly at 2 o'clock, and then we will announce the award, and then the festival continues from there. Thank you very much. Feel free and interact. And please walk through. You can start from whichever angle you want to.